Hey guys, welcome to Ask Nikki, where you ask questions and I give you answers. Just because I know everything. I'm kidding. No, I don't. I'm just a know-it-all. And I try to know everything. So if you have a question and I can give you an answer, of course I will do it for you. And our episode for today is a makeup tutorial because our request comes from @KakiWaki via @IndustryTV, #AskNikki. She goes, Nikki, will you please do a makeup tutorial for an everyday look? Yung fast lang, ha? Okay, Kaki, I understand your concern. Yes, there is a fast way of doing it. It is this. This is something you can do in maybe 5 minutes. This is just a normal, fresh, everyday look. It'll look better as the day goes by because you'll start to oil up a little bit. It'll start to set more on your skin. You're supposed to look like you #woke up like this. That is the goal. And so I'm gonna try and teach you what I know. So without further ado, let's begin. First thing you want to do is get your hair out of the way. So you're going to want to pin it back and just go straight to foundation. So again, I'm teaching you a very basic routine. So just get some foundation. Just put it on all over your face here. This doesn't have to be super even yet. Over your lips. Okay, whatever you do on your face, you're going to want to do on your neck to avoid the mumok face. I'm sure you've seen that in photos, especially with a flash. And then I'm gonna use this and just blend. So I would use a circular motion. This is what's gonna make your makeup look like it's airbrushed or photoshopped or camera 360'd. Because this is a fast look and you want it very natural, I'm just gonna use the same foundation as concealer. So what I do is I like to get some foundation, use my hand as a palette. Doing this kind of warms up the makeup and it just makes it easier to apply on your face. You're gonna want to bring it down here, form a triangle. So it's supposed to lift your face a little. There you go! 8 hours of sleep. And then we move on to setting the makeup. I need to set it with powder. So start here, just on the parts where you think you're gonna eventually get shiny. Now, because this is a simple everyday look, we're not going to be Kim Kardashian contouring. But, I mean, just a little. Maybe get powder that's just 2 shades darker than whatever you put on the rest of your face. Here, here, and down here. And a little bit on the neck. Okay, eye makeup, super fast. I like to put just a little bit of shimmer. I don't really want a fully made up eye makeup, so I'm just gonna put this here on your lid. This is just a shimmer. Happy Skin will have it in oatmeal. Just to make your eyes pop a little. And then get an eye makeup brush. Because this is a normal day look, we're gonna go with a matte finish. Just here, just follow the crease of your eye. Just keep your eye open a little bit. I usually put under here so your eyes don't look like they're swollen. Okay. And then we put eyeliner, a very thin line. So the key here is to keep it as close to your lash line as possible. I usually start here, and instead of lining it straight like that, I do like little strokes. Our cameramen are learning a lot. Again, as close to your lash line as possible. And mascara. With mascara, you're gonna want to start from the very base and work your way up. So hold it there for a few seconds and then move on closer to the tip of your lash, just so you make sure that they're all up. So what I like to do is get a mirror, hold my hand here to see if I curled it right, because you'll see it. For mascara, you just start from the root of your lash and work your way up. I like this because it brings your lashes down a little bit. It doesn't really do this, it does this. It doesn't look as made up. It's just like a natural curl. It just looks like you have really long, thick lashes. And there. If you want, just to open it up a little bit more, you can put on your lower lash. Okay, brows. Some people do this before they do the eyes, but I like to do it last because I like to concentrate on the brows. I like using the marker more. I just need to fill it in. Also, the shape of your brows will depend on the shape of your face. Okay, we're almost done. Blush. This will make you look more alive. This has a little bit of shimmer on it. And again, it depends on the shape of your face. Generally, you're gonna wanna smile. And just lightly brush it onto the apples of your cheeks. Because this is a fresh, maybe morning look. And lipstick. I usually put foundation on top of my lips so I can start from scratch. And just swipe it on. Follow your lip. And just here, at the bottom, get it in the creases. And I would use gloss on top of this. Just at the center. And here. And voila! Fini! So there you have it. That is my everyday look. If you guys care to know more about in Mabayg, please feel free to ask us a question via Industry TV's social media accounts. So we have it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's at Industry TV. Do not forget to include the hashtag AskNikki. And that is it for Ask Nikki. This has been Nikki. See you guys next time.